Hello everyone, welcome to Food Review UK Experiments. My name's MJ, and yes, arguably this could have been a recipes video, but this is not my recipe. This is something that I found online. Basically, let's tell the story. On Friday, we were at Linda's birthday party. Linda is Claire's auntie, and she had a Costco cake, and I bloody love Costco cake. Actually, having some slices of the cake made me remember how much I love Costco cake. And largely it's down to that icing, that very unique icing. It's white, quite highly whipped, and very unique. So I went online to find a mimic recipe, and I have found one. Let's see if we can recreate it. Now, I'm sort of cheating the system here, guys. I'm just going to use some pre-bought cake thing, but let's see how it goes. So part one of the cheat is that I haven't got a real cake. So let's get this open first of all. Does that have wrapper on it? Yeah. All batter Madeira cake from Aldi. I'm gonna slice it in half lengthways. That has happened. Retrieve a plate. Got some No Bits Hartley's raspberry jam. Smells fine. Give it a little mix. Mamato. Right then. Put some in the middle. Right, now let's spread that out. That looks good to me, actually. Yeah, fine. Right. Now let's put the other half on. Was it that way? Yeah, sure, doesn't really matter, does it? Okay. So there we go, there's our base sandwich cake. Now the icing. Right, now I have to be honest, this recipe, it sounded like the most sensible recipe because of the ingredients. The main one that caught my eye being this, shortening. In the UK it's actually a lot rarer than it is in America, but it's crucially it's white. It's basically some sort of like fat that you use in cakes. And I thought that this just sounded like the most likely one. Like I say, the recipe sounds ridiculous because of the quantity of sugar, but I don't know, maybe that's just bakery things. Right, I've got this on the scales. 65 grams of shortening. That's 25. 63. 65-ish. Good. Okay, then it said 600 grams of icing sugar or powdered sugar. I don't know, we'll see. I'll put in some. Okay, I mean that's literally 300. Then it's got 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. 1, 2. And the rest was 80 mils of water. But I'm going to try mixing it first. I don't actually know what to mix it with. Do I have a whisk? I do have a whisk. Looks like that. Right, I guess I'll just start mixing up the shortening first. I will return to you shortly once I've mixed it for a little bit. Okay, so that's what we've got so far. I switched over to the spoon because it was really hard to whisk with the crappy plastic whisk I've got. Have a little preview flavour. That is pretty close. That is pretty close. You can taste the powdered sugar a bit too much. I might put a little bit more vanilla in and then I'll see what happens. Okay guys, the new update. I've whisked it some more so it's nice and light and fluffy, it's nice and white. I added a little bit more vanilla and actually I added a bit of blue slush flavouring because it wasn't quite fruity enough. Like the Costco icing has like such a slight fruitiness to it, and that has really done the job. It's really close. So I'm now going to do a terrible job at actually icing this cake, and then I'll actually try the whole thing. So just to be explicitly clear, I did not use the full recipe amounts that was stated. Okay, BB. Right. Seems okay so far. I mean, honestly, people who make cakes are very good. Brilliant. Already got a bit crumbled off. Pig's ear, you're a pig's ear. This is quiet, so Let's put some backing music on, something nice and gentle. Oh god, that bit is a bit of a train wreck, isn't it? So is that end actually. I suppose the whole thing is a train wreck really. Oh, the corners are well dodgy. Literally dodge central. Right, well, that's the best you're getting out of me. So guys, I'm just going to put it in the fridge to harden up, and yeah, then we'll see what the whole thing is like and if this experiment has actually worked. Okay guys, you can actually see from this angle it's a little lopsided, but fine, whatever. Holding this up and cutting it is probably a horrendous idea, to be honest, but just be careful. It genuinely is actually probably a really bad idea, but I'm very safe and slow, so wanted to give you the reveal shot, didn't I? I think that's pretty good. Also the icing straight away is not as soft as the sort of Costco one. Costco one really melts. Maybe I should have added that little bit of extra water. Although I used half the amount of sugar and more than half of the water, so I don't know. Anyway, here we go. Let's give it a try. Yeah, it's not wildly far away. For me, it tastes a little artificial, which I know obviously I've put extracts in, and actually that was vanilla extract, so that's not even artificial. I don't know what it is that's making it taste a bit odd. I can still taste the confectioner's sugar or icing sugar very strongly, which you don't get with Costco icing. So I think the shortening is a good idea, but I did see other recipes online that didn't have icing sugar in. Maybe I'll give one of those a go. But this is still good. It's got a good flavour. I definitely think the hint of the blue slush flavouring has worked wonders. It adds just an interesting little fruity note. And I think this icing on a better cake, i.e. not like a 50p one from Aldi, would be pretty interesting. So I'd say it's sort of half worked. There's some really interesting things there, and it was cool. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Do you like the Costco cakes? Let me know in the comments below. And of course let us know what other experiments you want us to do. We will see you next time. Cheers.